know from experience, so I'm just going to not talk about it anymore. All right, it's Fox versus Yoshi.
I was going to say the same thing. Anyways. All right.
Oh, excuse me. Good tag.
Now, I have not seen them fight before, so this should be interesting.
Yeah, I'm sure it's happened before because, you know, these are two solid players that, you know, they're from about as far away as you can be from each other within the state of Ohio. But, like, you know, big regionals, they're going to be there, you know.
Yeah, you got characters that have some quick moves, low startup, good mobility options. It's going to be interesting to see how Yoshi's double jump armor is going to play a role. For Fox, though, I mean, he can be quite content with just sort of getting his hits, pushing his positioning, not necessarily going for long, hard strings. So it might not be all that helpful.
Yeah, it has to be cautious about throwing out up airs. In that case, getting caught with the nair instead. But it's just, it's a little bit scary when Yoshi just has the option to ignore what you do to him.
Right. And that's going to be another thing is, you know, trying to pressure Yoshi's shield. You know, if you do it from the air with a rising aerial, he's going to be able to punish you out of shield pretty hard. Like we just saw that. Yep.
Yeah, the nair very quick, very solid. It should be fine.
Oh, it's Fox.
Yeah, it's Fox. I mean, you know, a pretty telegraphed recovery, so he might have been able to simply get the kill afterwards, but it's fine. He got it now here with the up air in the center of stage.
Yeah, yeah.
And going to retreat the ledge, kind of wait out that invincibility. Very smart. Oh, nice little wait from Thass. Now going to open him up with that grab. Yeah, but they're both kind of playing patient, not going super aggressive one way or the other.
Right, it's kind of interesting. I mean, they're both kind of taking turns doing aerials on each other's shield. That's really where a lot of the sort of chess is being had, is about, do I do a falling aerial? Do I do a rising aerial?
Yeah, it's like we were saying, you can't overextend against Yoshi, so you have to be patient. You know, there's a level of that for sure.
Yeah.
Laser, of course, just going to be some free damage every now and again. That's always nice to have. Not enough to get the up smash kill, though.
Right. You have to be willing to let those lasers roll off your back, literally, because otherwise they want the chase, and they're ready for the chase after the lasers, you know?
Yeah, Yoshi's heavy, though. Doesn't worry about it as much as other characters might.
Right.
All right, getting the push off again. Using that, you know, reflector to ignore the lasers and get in the back air when he comes back to stage. Well done.
Yeah.
So, solid lead for Thass here. WinterShorts going to have to make up quite a bit of ground, only 50%. Fox is quite light, though. Yoshi can take some advantage of that. But that's still going to be difficult against a player like Thass. All right, trade there. Going to be favorable for Yoshi. Now, pushing him into the corner for just a second, but it's just not really able to keep him there.
Right.
And that kind of has seemed to be the case for the most part. It's mostly just been WinterShorts being pushed off stage for almost, you know, the entirety of the set thus far.
Right, yeah. And I mean, Thass is good at keeping stage control. And when you have the nimbleness, both in...
Oh, okay. Not quite enough, but that was a beautiful combo there.
Right. Both in quick speed and quick full jumps, you're able to cover a lot of people's routes back to center, and maybe not. Whoa!
Double jump armor just saved him there.
Wow. Okay, so that's the usage in this matchup, staying alive, literally.
Yeah, as it turns out, pretty nice to have.
Yeah.
And kind of not really getting anything with these back airs, but just, you know, the pressure, keep them into that corner is important as well. And WinterShorts just having a lot of trouble closing out the second stock. And, you know, damage keeps going up. It's not a kill, but it's just more and more damage, and that's a problem.
His room for error is just evaporating as we speak, and it's hard to imagine, you know...
Even forward throw is going to start killing soon.
Right. Yeah, I mean, because eventually you can only shield so confidently against Fox for so long before those throws just start to kill outright. But you know what? Yoshi could close this out.
Oh, not anymore.
Well,
yep, there you go.
I was going to say if he somehow pushed Fox off the stage and got his fair.
Yeah. He was at the point, too, where double jump armor wasn't really going to be doing much for him anymore.
No.
So that was, you know, that was kind of it for him. Stuck above Fox in that situation. I don't really know what you do.
Yeah.
So that's 1-0 for Thass over WinterShorts right now. WinterShorts going to be getting the opportunity for a counter pick here and possibly a switch, maybe? I know he has a Game & Watch.
Yoshi. Oh, yeah, he does have a Game & Watch.
But do you run the Game & Watch against Fox?
I don't think so.
Not sure about that.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Although he's thinking about something. Probably just stage control.
Yeah, of course, that's going to be an important part, as whichever stage is more favorable for WinterShorts as he goes on here.
Was that your food or his? Oh, okay.
I didn't order anything.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure, in case you did, it's like, it's here. Okay, anyways.
Yep, so we are still seeing the Yoshi against Fox. Did not think the character was the issue there, and I'm inclined to agree.
Right.
Just kind of some adjustments here, and honestly just, you know, dealing with this pressure that Thass is putting on.
I think not staying in the corner so much is probably going to be helpful. Because, again...
Which is great to say, but it's just like, it's hard to do in practice.
Right. I mean, in many ways, Fox is kind of like a Cobra. They sort of suffocate you once you get in that corner. They're just able to push that stage control really well. And it's a lot easier to try to engage with them when you have some stage behind you to utilize in case you need it.
Yeah, very true. But all right. This is kind of like back to the start of that game one where, you know, nothing's really super solid going out here, but they're getting their little hits in, progressing towards, you know, the end of this first stock. But both playing a patient game here.
Right. Although WinterShorts really wants to hit Fox. You know, you can just see it, all these swinging, and you know, not a lot of it is hitting, and you have to think it's an interesting game against Fox because you have to threaten, and you sometimes do actually have to guess early to beat Fox outright. But if you keep swinging like that, it's easier for Fox to just sort of punish you for trying, right?
Yeah, even like there with that side B, just getting back to stage, he was up there trying to throw an aerial, instead gets caught out, and now he's in disadvantage here. And at this percent, that could be a problem. Oh, okay. Does not cross up anymore, so that is a possible issue for Thass. Can't just throw that out safely.
Right. I like that empty hopping, just to listen while he was in shield on the platform. You know, I don't want to swing yet, but maybe I can goat you out of dropping that shield.
Exactly. You're just waiting for that opening.
Yeah. But you don't want to create one for them in the process. So that was smart.
Oh, all right. That seemed like a bit of an opening for Yoshi, but the slow response means the Nair beats him out instead. Right. Throwing himself off the stage, I don't think that was intentional, so that's...
But it works.
It works. All right, we got it. So who knows, maybe the bait and punish there?
You know, sometimes we do a little planking.
Yeah. Oh, all right, entering back with the up smash. Of course, comboing off of that Nair is a great tool to have.
Right, the Yoshi star KO cries. It's iconic, isn't it?
Yeah.
I felt that one. Anyways.
It's changed a bit over the years, but it's always been, you know, truly Yoshi.
Right. This is a much closer game than what we saw previously. No one's really running away with their advantage state. It's really a lot of nickel and diming back and forth. Which I think is sort of interesting. I think it speaks to WinterShorts is getting a stronger conceptual grasp on how to sort of go toe-to-toe in neutral with Fox, which again, is not an easy task.
Yep, but he's, at the same time, this full sequence.
I kind of speak that out of existence.
Yeah, as you were talking, there's that whole sequence he was kind of getting beat up on, so that was an unfortunate time for WinterShorts.
Yeah, no. Well, and to his credit, I mean, Thass is a very shrewd player, and I think he found something to grasp on, and he ran with it. But for the moment, it was a stalemate. It was a nickel and dime stalemate.
And the problem is just like, WinterShorts has no time to get comfortable. He's either stuck on the platform or only just barely touching down before he gets hit again.
Right. And then it's, you know, Fox is in the corner, let me go try to close that gap, but now I have to deal with him and guess correctly. And it's like, it is a series of impossible questions at times. It really is.
Yeah, and it feels like the eggs just don't get him anywhere. Like, the egg is such a nice tool in most matchups, but instead, it's just getting him killed here as he gets the nair into up smash once again. Great confirm for the kill, and that's 2-0 for Thass. Pretty dominant.
Right.